Okay, now we're gonna do another thing, like another cool visualization. Let's open a new page here. And this one we're gonna rename, and this is gonna be the scatter plot. Oh, so the scatter plot, it's a scatter plot. So we have the scatter chart here. And in this case, we're going to use some data here. We're going to use capacity and quantity. Okay. So if you can be below here, it tells for that tool that you want to create the visual, some information that we need, right? So we need values, x-axis, y-axis, and we can use other stuff here as it goes through. So for the one that we're going to do it, let's use capacity as x-axis and quantity, actual quantity as y-axis, for example, but this is sum of quantity. We want to click here to be average quantity, right? So this is showing here the capacity on this axis from 185K until 250K in each rail car. And this is how much we actually put into that on average for each one of those shipments, right? So, we want to look at, we wanted things to be kind of in this angle, right? Around the capacity and the how much it can fit, right? So, from 190 capacity thousand, we don't have anything more than that. When we go to 200,000, right? So this is the capacity. We didn't have anything more than that, and so forth, so on. So we can see here that the capacity is being met, and points that are, for example, this one, we'll see that the capacity was about 192, right? Or there 193, but the quantity was actually 178,000. So we're using a lot less than we're supposed to be using, right? So dots like this, probably, you're using 193 when your capacity is 199, so you're utilizing better. And this as well, you're utilizing better when are they kind of going through a kind of dead diagonal there, right? We can also change, instead of say average quantity, we can say minimum quantity. So it's going to take a look at the lowest amount that we're using on a specific shipment, right? So that will show some shipments that were kind of probably not very well used, right? So this is a 100, this is well used, like these data points use 163 and your capacity was 190, right? So that's, you didn't use it very well. So the values on the bottom there are the values that are going to give you the large amount of capacity that you didn't use, right? The ones that are here. Or maybe I want to take a look at the maximum values. So see the ones that I fill in very much. And then I can find out some shipments, or for example, this one where capacity was 190, and I was actually putting 195. So there's something wrong with this capacity calculation. So if I want to identify if there is problems with the capacity data, I can probably take a look like this and see the ones that are on top. I'm putting more than my capacity, means that the ones that are on the bottom, they're putting less. I'm putting even less than I thought it was, right? So this is the scatter plot. Again, we can also use some filters here if we wanted to. Take a look at different ways to visualize this.